In terms of sort of operations on the ground, who's in control of what, you know, it's a very fluid situation now where we continue to get readouts and reports on that.
But we saw the footages that the opposition
Yeah.
broke the siege on Eastern Aleppo. In principle, do you support such a movement?
In principle, we support access for the civilians there to get the humanitarian support they need. We support an inflow of medical aid, food aid, water, potable water. That's really our focus on that. In terms of how sustainable that is, in terms of where the fighting groups on the ground, I just can't speak to it because it is so fluid.
Do you see it as a positive development?
I think the positive development is seeing civilians get the humanitarian aid that they need.
So you're not alarmed that there is an assault by opposition groups on Aleppo? I mean, you expressed a great deal of alarm when the situation was reversed, when the government forces...
What we are alarmed about is any party targeting civilians, any civilian being impacted by this sort of fighting. And as we said today at the UN, as we've said repeatedly, our priority right now is that humanitarian access.
Are you concerned that the opposition groups are using American arms, such as, you know, anti-tank missiles and so on? And how did they get their hands on it? Was it through the CIA?
I can't speak to sort of equipment, and again, I'm not going to speak to operations on the ground. As I said, humanitarian access right now, today, is number one for us.
Would you be concerned if, let's say, some of your allies, like the Saudis or the Qataris, were providing the opposition with American-made weapons without clearing it with you first, such as the TOW?
I mean, certainly our end-use agreement for weapons is something that we track very closely, Saeed. Are we?